my Sunbeam Mini Barista. I've had this machine for about a year and it's still going strong. I absolutely love this machine. I work from home, so every day I need to have my morning coffee or my brain just does not work. So it comes with the group handle, which is a little bit plasticky, but I don't mind it. It seems to be holding up really, really well. The previous machine had a full-on heavy metal one, but this seems to be doing fine. It also comes with your 2 baskets for single cup and double cup. I always use the double cup for my single coffee just because I like it strong. It also comes with your tamp. And this is actually a really good tamp. It is solid plastic, but even though it's plastic, it actually does quite a good job. Much better than the previous ones I've had, which is just like the tamp on the end of the plastic spoon, which is absolute crud. And it also comes with a frothing jug. Perfect. So what it doesn't come with is a grinder. I've got this Sunbeam one. It's fantastic. I absolutely love it. And I'm going to be linking both of these products that I use in the description below in case you want to buy them. So let me show you how to use this baby. You'll firstly want to check your water level. You can either flip the lid and pour water directly into the water reservoir, or you can actually just take the whole reservoir out and take it over to your tap. Okay, let's turn this on and show you how to make a flat white. So the machine takes about 1 minute to heat up. Whilst it's heating up, I'm going to pop in my basket and grind some beans. So to grind beans with this machine, you can see there is actually a little silver button just in here. And that's what you push this against to get your beans ground. Do about that much. So you want to fill it to about this full because we actually want to tamp it down to be about level with here. Okay. With your settings, I use an 8, but it completely depends on what your beans are and the temperature and the humidity. Sometimes I need to change that to be a little bit more coarse or a little bit more fine, and just test it to see if it's running at a nice slow pace with no dripping when you actually pour the shot. So to tamp, you only need like about that much pressure. I like to just give it a little bit more of a tap just in case any came down. Some people twist it. I find that I don't like to do that with this particular tamp. And then we just want to make sure that all of the grounds are off the top. So to pop it into the machine, I like to hold on to the top of my machine, clip it in and turn it around to the front. Now when you first get this machine, it is actually quite hard to turn it around, but over time it will loosen up. Now let's pour our shot, and because I'm using the 2-cup basket and because I like a bigger shot, I'm going to use the 2 cups. Here is our shot. You can see it has a nice crema on it. Keep in mind that the crema is a little bit of a fake crema because of the way that the basket works. It pumps a little bit more air into there so that you can achieve that crema perfectly. Now let's steam the milk. I'm going to make a flat white. Now sometimes it'll take a few seconds for this to come on, and quite often it will come on for a few seconds and then stop, pause for like 5 seconds, and then it will start again. If it's super hot though, it won't do that. Okay, I'm going to lift this all the way out, and I want to bring it down to the top corner of my milk. And this is the sound I want to hear if I'm making a flat white. It's a really tiny bubble sound. You don't want to make this sound. You want to make this sound. We're just going to increase the volume by about another third. Oh, there we go. That's a good sound. Okay. And then once I've increased it by about a third, I'm going to pop it in there and let it sit there until it's nice and hot. And I want to make sure that the milk is not moving around too much. You want it all like twirling too much. You want to keep it in the middle and make it look like it's really not moving that much. And I can just keep tapping the side, and once it's too hot that I can't touch it anymore, then I know that that is perfect. Okay, now that we are super hot, I'm going to turn that off. And you can see I have a little bit of froth on top. I'm going to tap that out, give it a swirl, and this helps incorporate everything into the milk perfectly. And I ain't no barista, so I can't actually do latte art or anything like that. But just pour it in gently. Yeah, as I said, ain't no barista. And there we go, that is my flat white. Cheeky, can you get out of the shop, please?